HVAC temporize formula to measure airflow CFM. Use the heater wattage divided by the product of temperature rise and specific heat to get accurate cubic feet per minute numbers fast. For a reliable measurement, first identify the electric strip heat feed wire at the heater terminal, OP. That wire carries only the heater current, not the blower motor, so clamp around it to measure amperage. Confirm by tracing the wiring diagram and using a continuity tester with power off so you do not accidentally clamp a multi-circuit bundle. Next, calculate heater watts precisely by multiplying the measured heater amperage by the known heater voltage, and verify voltage under load with a true root mean square voltmeter, because supply voltage drop will skew wattage and therefore cubic feet per minute. Use the HVAC temperature rise formula. CFM equals heater watts divided by the product of 1.025 and the measured temperature rise in degrees Fahrenheit, and record temperature at the supply and return grill with a calibrated vane or thermocouple probe inserted into the airstream for steady readings. Average several temperature pairs over 1 to 2 minutes to avoid transient spikes caused by cycling. Start with the system at steady state and with staging heaters fully on if the unit has multiple stages. If you cannot isolate the strip heater feed because of shared neutral or multi-wire bundles, remove the access panel and clamp the individual insulated conductor. Never clamp multiple conductors at once, or you will read net current and get near zero. When measuring, note that long extension cords, unbalanced phases, or loose connections create heat and voltage drop HAT. Tighten connections and measure at the heater terminal for best accuracy. Finally, convert your CFM against the HVAC system's required airflow for the heating element to check for undersized or clogged filters, duct restrictions, or blower misalignment, and document results with time, ambient temperature, and meter model so you can reproduce and verify. One of the most common mistakes is clamping the entire supply bundle, incorrect amperage reading, which gives a low or zero reading and ruins heater wattage calculations. Fix it by isolating and clamping only the single insulated heater feed conductor after verifying with a wiring diagram. One of the next frequent errors is using open air thermometers, or surface probes instead of true airstream thermocouples, producing wrong temperature rise and thus wrong CFM. Fix this by using a calibrated insertion thermocouple or vane thermometer placed directly in the airflow and averaging multiple samples. One of the third problems is failing to measure voltage under load and assuming nominal voltage, which miscalculates watts and CFM. Fix it by measuring voltage at the heater terminal while the heater is running, and use true root mean square instruments for accuracy. BigHomeProjects.com lists trusted local HVAC contractors and provides pages that help homeowners understand measurements like temp rise and CFM so they ask the right questions. The directory also helps contractors get work by connecting technicians with vetted leads who need accurate airflow and heating diagnostics.